Hey everyone, today we are back with a video. Today we will be opening up the Square Outdoors dealership. This dealership will be selling, servicing, and renting off-road toys, lake boats, UTVs, and much more. The new facility is just up the road here. We have a lot of work as we need to get all the inventory ready to go for the grand opening. One of our work trucks, but also our personal truck, is this 2017 Silverado. It's a pretty sweet truck, has around 45,000 miles, and should be the perfect fit for us. Now this dealership will be a pretty fun one. I've gotten quite a few requests to do kind of dealerships like this, but I thought, why don't we combine everything together and have one outdoor dealership. Now the goal for this one is to be the one-stop shop, the best place in town to get all your off-road toys, from a camper to a lake boat to even a small dirt bike or UTV. And we are actually just up the road here, but look at that, guys, a brand new facility. It is pretty sweet here. We already do have one round of inventory here. It's going to be a lot of work. We have inventory coming, we have off-road toys, everything coming throughout the day from all the factories here. So lots of deliveries, and we have to get them all into position. But look at this, guys. This is one huge facility we have. Let's first check out the facility here and everything that it has. Now up first we do have a service truck. This is a GMC Kodiak. This is pretty sweet here. So this will be used for servicing if we do need to go to a customer's house to do an oil change if they don't want to bring it here, especially for boat work. Sometimes they do need work while they're in the water. And we do have this trailer here so we could do deliveries and or pick up things here. But look at that, guys. We have 3 service bays. They are pretty huge. And the best part about this dealership is look at this showroom. This is a pretty big one. We should be able to actually put a few boats and huge kind of off-road things in here, but wow, this thing is pretty cool here. Now, like it did touch upon, we already do have some inventory here. It looks like the boat factory was able to drop off all of the boats. We'll be offering quite a lot of different brands and different types. We'll be offering bass boats such as the Nitro, the Yamaha Jet Boat, the Bennington Pontoon, the Mastercraft, and the Bayliner Lake boats here. So what I'm thinking, right off the bat, these two over here should be able to fit inside here. This will be a close one with that rack up top there, but what I'm thinking is, let's see if we could put both of these here in the showroom. Now, I do have a full mods list up on my website for all of the public mods, and big shout out goes out to Lance for the Nitro Bass boat and the Rental Man Buck for all of the other lake boats. But like it did touch upon, guys, I got quite a few comments asking me to do more dealerships, and I thought this dealership would be perfect, combining a little bit of everything, and the one-stop shop place is going to be perfect. Now I do have some pretty epic ideas. We'll be having some people come in game to help buy things, and we do have some other cool things coming. But let's get attached to the bass boat. This should be no problem to fit inside. Now, if you do have any cool ideas here for me, please let me know. It's much appreciated here. I really do like making entertaining content for all of you guys. And if you do enjoy today's video here, please drop a like here. I'm trying to kind of change up the content, do different things here with Farm Sim, and so far, you guys seem to be really enjoying it. Now, what I want to do, I want to put the Yamaha easy to get to, because that's the biggest thing we'll be putting in here, and probably kind of the hardest to move around. That should be good for the Nitro. Just saying, this Duramax is probably one of my favorite trucks here in Farm Sim. I really do like that ranch handler on the front end. That thing makes this truck look even better here. Now, it does have a lot of miles, but that's okay. And it is a work truck. I did pick it up used, but this thing will be perfect here, especially for towing. I didn't really want to buy a new truck here, and sometimes these old trucks work even better than the new ones here. But let's see, guys. Not sure if this will fit. I haven't really done the measurements, but just by eye, it kind of seems to be even. This is going to be a close one here. Let's see, and yeah, looks like it's going to fit there. Wow, we only had a few inches up top there, so I think that's it for the showroom with the boats. And I want to put a pontoon boat, out front, and I think we'll put the other lake boats out front as well. Here at Square Outdoors, we could also custom order anything that we do offer. So different boats, if you want 3 pontoons, different color, different things like that, we could order them right from the factory. But for those customers that want something the same day that they walk into the showroom, they're really just going to have to pick one out here from the lots. And that's usually how dealerships are. But there are many people that do the custom orders as well. Now, since this is our only pontoon, I kind of think this will sell pretty quickly. Now, there are a few few lakes within our area. There's one about an hour away that's a pretty big one. That's actually a saltwater lake. There's a lake about 20 minutes from us, so we're pretty much the only one in town that offers lake boats. But I really want to kind of get into more of the off-road toys. I think that's where we'll make most of the money, and we'll probably have the most customers coming in looking for those, because lake boats are a lot of money. Each of these, this Mastercraft is probably $75,000+. They're a lot more money than even a $5,000-$6,000 dirt bike. This is the last of the lake boats here. I think we do have some more on order here, but we have a little bit of everything. We have a jet boat, we have a pontoon boat, we have a bass boat, so many different types. Now, one thing, we do have to put trailer locks on these trailers, because the last thing we want is to show up one morning and for them all to be on here. But I think that's pretty much it for lake boats. I think up next, why don't we get going on this showroom here. We do have a lot of room. These doors should be able to fit some pretty nice things inside. What I'm thinking here is we'll put some UTVs in here, because we have a lot of farms around, a lot of properties that have lots of acreage, so I think we'll get some UTVs. We'll put some dirt bikes on this end, and then maybe we'll put a Can-Am here in the center. But let's hop on the computer and check out the catalog. We definitely want the Can-Am X3 here. This is a pretty expensive one, and that is a pretty top-notch one there, so we'll get going on that. We also want a John Deere Gator. We won't get too many UTVs, because like I did touch upon, really only people that own farms want to pick these up, and I think that is pretty much it for the UTVs. We'll just keep going through here, and let's get going here. So we do want a street bike, the Ninja ZX-10R. That's a pretty fast one. We do want a motocross dirt bike, and then we just want kind of a regular one here, but this catalog seems to just be going on for quite a long time. Everything we just ordered arrived here. That was pretty quick here. Really do like that, you guys, since we have the X3 here, we have the Gator, we have the Mahindra, we have those dirt bikes, and we also, the dealership was able to get a hold of the Polaris Ranger 900 as well. These are limited production for this year, but let's hop on in and get these in place here. Now, like I did touch upon, if you do have any cool ideas, please let me know here. I can't wait for what's to come here with not only this mini series on the channel, but all the other ones. We have so much fun things to come here. But let's fit this inside, you guys, and see. Pretty nice door. Really do like having huge doors on the dealerships and having a real kind of showroom where people could check everything out here. So we'll put this here, and now there is plenty of room inside here as well for some more upcoming things. This John Deere Gator is a pretty good one for a farmer with everything, and I do want to offer some accessories as well. Those are some pretty big money makers, but if you guys do enjoy today's video here, please drop a like. It's much appreciated, as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms here. And I do have a big surprise coming end of this week or early next week as well. And on to the Mahindra. This is also a pretty neat one. Now, this is, I believe, the 1000 series. Yep, and it does have netting, so really not as fancy as the Gator, but it's still a UTV here. Oh yeah, we should be able to fit a lot of things in here. And then I think once we get the showroom set up, we'll get going on everything else here. But we want a little bit of everything for the grand opening. I think that's how we'll do it. Let's get going here. Now, these street bikes here, they are really fast, and they're pretty cheap for the amount of speed. I think this bike here can get up to almost 200 miles per hour when you put a chip in it, a tune. So they're pretty quick, and we definitely want to sell the riders the gear to go along with it as well. Now, this motocross dirt bike, look at this thing. Wow. Now, one thing I've been thinking, guys, with this, maybe we want to build some sort of track or something. Maybe we could kind of do that. Buy a second property so our customers can kind of test these out, but we also do run the chance of them crashing and damaging these. So I'm not sure if we want to get into that, but for now, we just want to be able to just sell them these toys here. Now, up next, we have the dirt bike. This thing is pretty sweet. So we do have a lot more off-road toys we have to get here today. We have to get some side-by-sides, some things to put out front, because the showroom is just about complete. There we have it, one of the best looking showrooms in town. We have all of the bikes over there. We have a little bit of the lake boats, and look at that, guys. This is pretty sweet here. Now, we do have some computers. Imagine that you're here at work at the dealership and you just look over and you're like, wow, those are some pretty sweet toys there. And maybe we'll let the employees help on out here. But I do plan to do some multiplayer content with this series and some of the other ones. And I might think about doing a dealership on the Xbox. I think that would be a pretty sweet thing to do here. But let's get out that catalog again and let's get ordering, because we need to put some out front. Up first, we'll be starting off here with another Can-Am. This is 1100 XT, just a basic ATV here, and we do want to get another X3 here. Now, we want this one in orange. That thing looks pretty cool. We want upgraded tires on this, and let's see. We just want the off-road stock tires, nothing too fancy. We really don't want to sell too many extra things. We do want a golf cart. These do sell pretty quick, I will have to say, and I believe that there is a local golf course in town. Let's keep going. We don't really want too many UTVs. We want the Polaris RZR. Wow, that is pretty sweet here. Last up, we do have a few more Polarises. We'll get one more, and we'll get a 4-seater. This is the last of the inventory to arrive for the week here. You guys can see the factories are working extra hard to help on out with getting this new dealership all set up here. So what I'm thinking is we'll put a few of these out front here, and then we'll actually just kind of put a few out over here as well. We don't really want them all in kind of one spot. We want them to actually try to kind of park them in ways that do draw attention to passers going by here. Now we do have a main street here and then another one there. So I'm thinking we'll put a few here, put a few here. Now one thing you guys can see, the dealership is actually off of a side road, and I did that kind of on purpose. I really didn't want our customers to kind of turn off a 50-mile-per-hour road right into the dealership lot when they're towing, so I thought being off a side road is just going to be the better fit here. So let's put the Can-Am, probably one of the Polarises out front, and this thing is quick as well. We want to be pretty careful. This thing is really fast, and probably one of the best looking ones in Farm Sim as well. So we'll set this over here. We have so much room, so much land, and we just kind of find areas to put things as well. But this golf cart as well we'll kind of put out here. But I also kind of like we have so much space as well that will come in pretty handy here for us. But wow, look at this golf cart. It is tiny, but that thing is, I would say, around, I think the sticker on that will be selling it is probably around $3,000-$4,000, so it ain't cheap. We have the next two Polarises here. I actually want these kind of out here. Now, I do have some ideas here to kind of showcase some of the suspensions. We'll have to call up a landscape company, a few different companies to help out with that as well. But you guys can see, I think this is a pretty good start to the dealership, though. We have a good variety, and we should be able to make a lot of money selling quite a few things. It's been a long day here for us, a lot of work, but we're all ready to go here. We do have a lot of things here in the showroom. We do have a lot more coming from the factory next week. Hope you guys are excited for that video here, but thanks for watching today's video with Square Outdoors, this off-road, lake boats, UTV, everything else type of dealership is now ready to go here for us. We do need some signage out front, but that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching today's video here. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.